Every second, 600 light and aerodynamic plastic bags are distributed in this state of California. That's 19 billion bags per year. Plastic bags are a main component of the litter that clogs our urban creeks, streams, and bays. And plastic bags are a major component of plastic litter that becomes marine debris. Marine debris kills thousands of marine animals every year, and the problem is getting worse. In the North Pacific, there is already 46 more plastic particles than plankton. First, I'll be discussing the problem we are having with our plastic waste filling up our landfills and causing the plastic to build up in the ocean. Then I'll be going over the effects that it has on our environment and the animals in it. And finally, the solution, which would be to reduce our plastic and simply recycle. The problem of plastic littering is growing. Plastic is the fastest growing component of the waste stream. Once littered, plastic becomes a permanent environment problem. Plastic bags are a true menace to our ecosystem. One of the worst environmental effects of plastic bags is that they are non-biodegradable. The decomposition of plastic bags takes about 1,000 years. Almost all of the 400 bags used in the state per second are discarded. Once discarded, they either enter our landfills or our marine ecosystem. People think of plastic bags as being free. Instead, they actually cost taxpayers millions every year. In San Francisco alone, city officials estimate that they spend $8.5 million annually to deal with plastic bag litter. That's about 20 cents for every bag. Plastic bags, which are made for natural gas or oil, consume energy equivalent of thousands of barrels of oil a day just to meet California's consumption. Numerous recent international, national, state, and local reports have called for banning of or drastic reduction of plastic bags due to their environmental damage. Asim Steiner, head of the UN Environmental Program, recently said there is simply zero justification for manufacturing plastic bags anymore or anywhere. Now that I've went over the problem with plastic waste, let's take a dip into the ocean and see what's going on from there. The world's ocean is being filled with materials that takes hundreds of thousands of years to decompose, and problems will only grow worse if we don't take action. 60 to 80% of marine debris overall, and up to 90% floating debris is plastic. 80% of marine debris is estimated to be land source, mostly from urban runoff. This marine debris rides ocean currents that can take it across the globe. As plastic breaks down by the sun, it joins the great mass of plastic particles in our ocean that in at least one area of the Pacific outweighs plankton. The area is called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, also described as the plastic trash vortex, which is enormous marine litter in the central North Pacific Ocean. This patch has high concentration of pelagic plastic, chemical sludge, and other debris that have been trapped by the currents of the North Pacific. About 100,000 animals, such as dolphins, turtles, whales, penguins, and black-footed albatross, are killed every year due to plastic bags. Many of the animals ingest plastic bags, mistaking them for food, and therefore die. And there are a couple of pictures up here. Here's the trash in the ocean. This turtle had got something caught over him when he was younger and grew like that. Here's all the plastic found in the birds that they ate. And once they eat the plastic, then the ingested plastic bag remains intact even after the death and decomposition of the animals. Then it lies around the landscape where other victims may ingest it. Besides danger to the wildlife, the floating debris can absorb organic pollutants from seawater, including PCB, DDT, and PAH. These toxins containing plastic pieces are eaten by jellyfish, which are then eaten by larger fish. Many of these fish are then consumed by humans, resulting in ingestion of toxic chemicals. Now that I've told you about the problem we have with our plastic waste and the problems occurring in our ocean, I will now tell you how to fix all this with the simple solution of reducing our plastic uses and recycling. Every once in a while, the government here passes out an order banning shopkeepers from providing plastic bags to consumers from carrying their purchases, with little lasting effect. Plastic bags are very popular with both retailers as well as consumers because they're cheap, strong, lightweight, functional, as well as hygienic means of carrying food as well as other goods. Even though they are one of our modern conveniences that we seem to be unable to do without, they are responsible for causing pollution, killing wildlife, and using up our precious resources of the earth. About 100 billion plastic bags are used each year in the U.S. alone. And then when one considers the huge economy and population of India, China, Europe, and other parts of the world, the numbers can be staggering. So basically, you just need to recycle more and use less plastic. You can start by contacting your local trash and getting one of the recycling bins. Then you can stop using the plastic bags at the grocery store and use your own bag from home and bring it every time you go to the store. By doing this, it will help us lower our landfills and less pollution in our ocean, causing less animals to die and our marine life to be a better place. Now that I've gone over the problem, cause and effect, and the solution, I hope you leave here today knowing what you have to do to save our marine life.